Welcome to Qualtrics. In this video, we're going to discuss reviewing and approving documents in the document control lifecycle. Before we can discuss the process of reviewing or approving a document, we must understand the document control lifecycle. Taking a look at this diagram, you can see the steps that you might go through during this lifecycle. When you first bring a document into Qualtrics, you are at the creation step. From here, the document is automatically placed into the edit status. Now, you might arrive at this edit status on an existing document when you go to revise it. Either way, once you are in this edit status, you have a couple options. You can release the document for review, which is an optional step that allows you to release that document to individuals or groups of your choosing for them to give you feedback on the changes that you may have made to that document. Now again, this step is optional. So whether you elect to go through with the review step or perhaps skip it, the next step in the process is the approval process. Now this process is mandatory. You'll be able to release this document for approval to individuals or groups of your choosing, and they will be able to either approve or reject the changes on that document. Now if anyone rejects the document, it will go back to the editor for them to correct whatever the issue might be. Once everyone has approved the document unanimously, that document will then become published and available for use throughout the rest of the system. If we wish to release a document for review and/or approval, that document must first be in the edit status. If we just uploaded a brand new document, that document will automatically be in the edit status. However, if we need to do this to an existing document, we need to place that document into the edit status by choosing Edit in the upper right-hand corner. From here, we'll then indicate the reason we are editing the document. We will have a couple options at this point. We could either check the document out to make changes to it, or we can elect to edit later, like we're going to do here. When and if you are ready to release your document for review, all you need to do is go to your Actions drop-down menu and choose Release for Review. From here, you have a few options. First, you need to indicate the changes that you made to this document. Then you can select either Release for Review to release that document to the users you have selected to review it. If you also happen to be one of those reviewers, you can also choose Release and Review. For now, we're just going to choose Release for Review. Once you release a document for review, all of the users and groups that you release that document to will receive an inbox item. They will be able to select the link in their inbox to open up the document. This will generate a PDF preview of the document for them to review. They can take a look at that preview. If applicable, there's also an option to open the Track Changes version to view more details. When they are ready to leave feedback, they will need to choose the review option in the upper right-hand corner. There, they will be able to leave any comments about the document, whether it's positive, negative, or neutral. They can type those comments out and then select the review option. Once you have finished and/or skipped the review step of the document control lifecycle, you are then ready for the approval process. In order to release a document for approval, go ahead and choose the Actions drop-down and select Release for Approval. Here you will see similar options to what you saw on the review step. You could enter in more comments if necessary. You'll also see the previous comments from the review step are still there. From here, you can choose Release for Approval, or if you also happen to be an approver of this document, you can choose Release and Approve. In this case, we're going to Release for Approval. Keep in mind also, if you need to check the document out to make changes, you can do that between the review and the approval process. Just like the review process, whenever you release your document for approval, the users that are set to approve that document will receive an inbox notification for them to click on. When they click on a link to the document to approve, they will be presented with a draft copy for them to look at. Just like on the review process, they will also have the track changes version to select if applicable. Once they have taken a look at the document, they will have a choice to make. In the upper right-hand corner, they can either choose the approve option, or they can select the actions drop-down and choose the reject option. Keep in mind, if anyone rejects the document during the approval process, it will go back to the editor for them to make corrections and then re-release it for approval. For now, I'm going to go ahead and choose the approve option. From here, I can input any comments if necessary and then select approve. Once everyone has approved this document, it will then be published. Thank you for attending this Qualtrics training. If you have any further questions, please reach out to support or your account manager.